What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 42, and today we are returning with two big London derbies with our Lions, as we take on Arsenal and Chelsea, first away, then at home, both in the Premier League. Before we play these games though, Shell and me will be getting on off camera, and you're going to be very surprised. Because if you watched the last episode, you would have seen our 1-1 draw away at the Riverside against newly promoted Middlesbrough, and our 2-0 home defeat to West Ham in the Carabao Cup 4th round as well. I played 6 games off camera, and before the last episode, we were on a good run, 4 straight wins in all competitions, and the run continued straight after those 2 games there. Well, not straight after. We drew West Ham away from home in the first game of 6 off camera. Not a bad result there, getting a clean sheet. And I did say in the last episode I would sacrifice going out the Carabao Cup if we got a win this game. We didn't win this one, but we did win the next 2, starting with an emphatic 4-0 victory at home to Leicester City at the Den in the Premier League to continue what was a really nice unbeaten streak in the Premier League where Marek Kuchar bagged a hat-trick in this game. I don't think we've seen that many hat-tricks in this series up until this season, but now we've seen 2 in the first half of the season. First Gutierrez versus Portsmouth in the Cup, and now Kuchar against Leicester in the league as well, bagging a hat-trick. That was Kuchar of last season, that was, and Karim Rakik also scored his first goal for the club as well, and a wonderful assist for Rakik's goal as well from Menji. First time volley cross into the box with the weaker left foot, and Rakik with the header made it 3-0, and then Kuchar wrapped up the points in the 90th minute. And then a victory over Bournemouth away from home as well by a 1-0, where it was looking like we would have our second 0-0 in 3 games, but in stoppage time, Enzo scored his first goal for the club. The 6'6" French giant, who's basically a donkey at this point in the series. He's done nothing for us, but then he struck a late winning goal, smashed it past the goalkeeper. So much power, and that sparked wild celebrations in the away end and in my living room as well. But following that, sadly, there was a 4-1 defeat at Old Trafford against Manchester United. Not a real surprise. We knew heading to the game we'd probably lose this one, although we were heading to the break tied at 1-1. Lukaku gave the Red Devils the lead. Enzo then made it 2-2. I was thinking, where's this guy been all through the season? But as we were heading to the break, James Bree got a stupid red card just before half-time. It was an attempt to win the ball, but he didn't win it, and he was sent off for a red card. No complaints from me, and in the second half, Manchester United with the man advantage, they just turned it on. 3 goals in the space of 23 minutes. First Lukaku scoring his second of the game, and then Firmino bagging a brace as Mourinho's men got the deserved win. But how he headed into the break tied at 1-1, I would have taken that, but it just wasn't to be. But following that, we responded with our first big scalp of the series. Yes, finally, we've beaten a big team in the series. We beat Spurs by 2-0 at the Den. Marek Kuchar doing it once again. What a fantastic run of form this guy's been on. And then in the 95th minute, as we are holding on for the 3 points, Christian Gutierrez pops up with another, and the Uruguayan continues great debut in the Premier League by making it 2-0 and wrapping up the points. Our first big scalp of the series. That was fantastic. And our final game off camera was a 0-0 draw at home to West Brom. So, oh dear, excuse me. It's been a very good run. Just 1 defeat in the Premier League in our last 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. 1 defeat in 10 Premier League games. Absolutely fantastic. And that's why, as you can see right now, we've risen up the table to 7th place. It's the highest we've been in the series so far. In fact, the last week before the West Brom game was the highest we've been in 6th. But it's incredible. We've been on a fantastic run. We've risen up the table. We're comfortably in the top half right now. And at the moment as well, we're like, what is it, 12 points clear of the drop zone? Yeah, 12 points clear of the bottom 3 with 23 games to go. Look, it's a long season. I'm certainly not counting our chickens just yet. But what a fantastic run we've been on. This is exactly what we need as well, because we said we've got a very tough run of fixture in November and December, including Manchester United, Spurs, who of course we beat, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool. I mean, this is going to be such a tough 5 here to close out the month. We've got Arsenal away, Chelsea home, Liverpool away, Stoke away, always tricky, and then informed Southampton away as well on New Year's Eve. These 5 games here, look, I'll celebrate 3 points. If we can get 3 points from 15 here, I'll take it, because I don't see us getting much more than that. And these 3 games here in particular should probably be defeats in all of them. So, yeah, it's been a great run off camera though. So let's keep it going as we head into the first game of today's episode. It is Arsenal away at the Emirates Stadium. I'm expecting to have our first defeat since the Manchester United game, but let's find out how we get on. And it should be said as well, in this run off camera, I mean, the last episode I showed you, we were talking about the 4-4-2. We've been winning games with the 4-4-2. Okay, not this one. But we've been winning games with the 4-4-2. It's been working for us. I don't understand why it doesn't seem to work on camera. Because off camera, the 4-4-2 works really, really well. So a bold decision heading to today's episode. Do we stick with the 4-4-2 with this nice run? Or do we go back to a 5-3-2 that we often use on camera? No, I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stick with the 4-4-2 and see if we can keep on winning or at least getting points with it. And on the injury report right now as well, only Freddie is currently out with a damaged shoulder, 2 to 5 days. Backup goalkeeper, Breeze, of course, suspended. And Jed Wallace picked up a serious injury a few months ago, and he's still out. And I feel for Jed because this is a reoccurring injury. This is a torn abdominal muscle. How great is FM that you can do this? It's a reoccurring injury. And when players get reoccurring injuries, I always fear the worst for them long term, especially because Wallace is now approaching his 30s. So this will be our team for the game then. These are our instructions. We've been winning with this tactic off camera. Let's see if we continue on camera as well. So we've got Lunan in goal then, back for a Chilwell, Cooper, Fry and Ahumada. Our midfield is Menji on the left, Webster on the right, in the middle Koulibaly and O'Reilly, and up top together our lethal strike duo, Christian Gutierrez and Marek Kuchar. And on the bench, Forster carrying a knock due to a broken hand, so hopefully he'll be okay if he has to come off the bench, although he shouldn't really. Rakik, Romeo, The Dream, Dobby, Umar and Enzo as well. So first game to Arsenal, let's get the win. Come on, you Lions. Well, first highlights coming 2 minutes in, so I'm already fearing the worst as Ahumada chases down a loose ball. It should be said, I don't think it would really matter what formation we're using in the 2 games today. We've got very little chance against Arsenal away, who we've lost to every single time we faced them, and Chelsea at home, who also we lost to every single time we faced them. But to be fair, we did have the first chance of the game there. Menji with the cross, and Clinton, who's been one of our best players of the season, arriving at the back stick with a great save by the new Wolves goalkeeper in real life, Rui Patricio. So it's still 0-0, but I tell you what, Ryan, when we play big teams, we do go at them. We don't just sit there and just play for point. We go at them and give us credit for that at least. But a little bit of a concern after that. Christian Gutierrez picked up a knock, and that is not good. Obviously, our top scorer of the season so far. That's a little bit worrying, but it's been a great start for the Lions, so I don't want to make changes yet. Webster's cross, Gutierrez there, and again, another golden chance. Our second clear-cut opportunity to the Emirates Stadium in 17 minutes. Gutierrez denied by Patricio, but we're getting the chance. Let's keep this going. How much do you want to bet this highlight results in a goal for Arsenal? This happens so often in the save. We have chances, we don't take them, and then we get punished for it. But Arsenal are giving it away, and at the moment, they're looking a bit nervous out there. Gutierrez, Kuchar, oh, finally, 3rd time's the charm. Marek Kuchar makes it 1-0 to the Lions, and we've gone in front of the Emirates Stadium. I'm telling you, the 4-4-2 is coming good. Finally, we had 3 decent seasons with it. Last year it didn't work, but now, well, you're starting to see why I was so reluctant to change it throughout the save. Good cross by Gutierrez, Marek with the header, 1-0 to the Lions, our lethal strike duo combined, and we're in front of the Emirates Stadium. Come on. And a corner for Millwall as well. Clinton receives it and finds O'Reilly. Back to Webster. Back to Matty. And O'Reilly through to Clinton, who's through. Oh, Patricio would say, this is mental. We've had 3 clear-cut chances in half an hour. And we're only up by a goal, and that's the concern, really. For the way we've played, for all our credit, we should be 2 or 3 goals up. But it's still 1-0 as Webster then flashes one off target. But to be fair, this has got to be one of the best first-half performances we've had throughout the series, and it's coming away at Arsenal. Oh, but I gambled on that, and I really shouldn't have done. Christian Gutierrez picked up a knock earlier, and now he's going to have to come off. So I won't change the tactics. I'll just make a like-for-like swap in the role with Enzo coming on for Christian. And the big French striker can come on and try and break down that back four even more so. But still leading by a goal, and that is a huge concern. Gutierrez with the assist for Kuchar's goal. I think he's our 2nd highest scorer now. Now off, and please don't let that be a serious injury. Free kick for Arsenal just before the hour mark, and it's off the woodwork from El Younisi and turned behind for a corner. Well, the Gunners didn't do basically anything in the first half. We knew in the second half they were going to come at us, and here they come. Rafa's shot easily caught by Lunin. So we got half an hour to survive. I'm not going to change tactics. We keep things as they are because we've been playing well. But when you look at the possession stat right now, it's all Arsenal, as you would expect. It always is. They're such a great passing team, such a great tough side to play against. And oh, Lunin, fabulous save on El Younisi, keeps it at 1-0. And this is going to be the trouble for us now. Can we survive the final half an hour? Digging in deep, putting men behind the ball. as Lacazette fires it over and trying to survive with the 1-0 scoreline. It's going to be tough, and it's going to be a show of our resilience now. Can we hold on? But it really is going to be all Arsenal for these final 27 minutes here. We did so well to get ourselves in front. We didn't take our chances to extend our lead, give us a cushion. And as I always say, I am never comfortable at 1-0. Never, ever comfortable at 1-0. And as Fabricio Bustos gets on the ball, the right back crosses. Oh no! That's like the third or fourth own goal we've conceded this season. And if we're going to throw away the 3 points of the Emirates, is that the way we're going to do it? Cross to the middle, well dealt with by Jake Cooper. But as Fabricio Bustos goes down the right and whips one in across the ground, Cooper and Chilwell get in each other's way. And it trickles through Lunin and into the back of the net. An own goal by the left back, 1-1. And I can see Arsenal turning this game on its head and getting the 3 points now. God damn it. And a corner for Arsenal. Can they get themselves in front? They've done just that. And the Gunners have come from behind to surely snatch all 3 points in the final 10 minutes. And you know what? This is the saying I've had on my channel for many, many years. Anyone that's been here for a while will know this. But if you don't take your chances, you will get punished. And that's exactly what's happened. We had 3 clear opportunities in the first half. We didn't take them. And now we're just going to lose it. I can't believe it. We had the opportunities to get ourselves in front by 2 or 3 goals. Didn't take them, and now the Gunners are surely going to turn it on and probably add a 3rd goal before the end of the game. Rafa on the ball, back towards Will Hughes, into Aaron Ramsey, and the Welshman keeps on going. Out wide towards Kolasinac here, down his left-hand side, into El Unity. Had a great second half, to be fair. And we got one more chance, possibly, to get ourselves an equaliser. And it might come down this right-hand side. We've lost the ball right on cue, and that should do it. Hughes on the ball, across towards Rafa down the right-hand side. He's got a man on the overlap there, and he'll find him in Fabricio Bustos down this right-hand side. Back into number 13. Hughes on the ball, and the former dive midfielder to Ramsey. Ramsey now out wide towards Bustos. Arsenal controlling possession as they've done so all game with 69% of it. Ramsey again, out wide towards Fabricio. Great chance here for them to carve us open and get a 3rd goal. And there it is, right on cue with 10 seconds of normal time to play. Kelechi Iheanacho off the bench, wrapped it up. And the former Leicester and Manchester City forward is going to confirm the 3 points for Arsenal. But this is so frustrating. Leading by a goal, playing so well in the first half, going into the break in front of the Emirates Stadium, but not finishing our chances, and thus we only have ourselves to blame. 3-1, and Gutierrez injured as well. It could have been such a great game here at the Emirates, and instead we end in misery. And of course that means we're still searching for our first big scalp on camera. We've had one off camera against Spurs, but we're still yet to get a big famous victory on camera. And I thought this might have been the game, you know, where we're heading to the break still leading by 1, but that Chilwell own goal just saw the floodgates open. And Arsenal get the win. So I'm going to say to the boys, unlucky. You know, it would have been nice to have, but it wasn't to be. We've relaxed and motivated the players. I'm disappointed that we threw it away so late on. But we didn't play that badly. And in the first half, we were on top away at the Emirates. So definitely positives, no doubt. But such a frustrating way to lose that game. And thankfully, Gutierrez's injury is just a knock and out for 1 to 2 days. That's fine. We can cope with that. God, that is so frustrating, man, seriously. To have had the chances in that game, to have played well in the first half, that's what annoys me more than anything as the captain wants to discuss the future here. His increasing desire for a new challenge as he feels he's achieved everything he can at the club. Well, do you know what? Like, to be fair, if he wants to go, I'm not going to... Yeah, there we go. I won't stand in your way here. I'll let you go. You need to wait till the end of the season. Okay, wow, okay. Sean Hutchinson, the captain, is going to leave come the end of the season. To be fair, he's out of contract at the end of the season. I was probably going to give him a 1-year deal just because I feel like he deserves it. But if he wants to leave, okay, Sean, cheers for your service, mate. But maybe it is for the best if he is to finally leave the club. Anyway, so here we go then. Chelsea at home, second and final game today. And, it's the lunchtime kickoff, isn't it? We've got to try and pick ourselves up here and try and get ourselves back to form if we can. But I did expect us to lose both of the games today. But god damn it, man, we could have won that game. Possibly even got all 3. Possibly even just got a point. I would have taken that. But anyway, we will switch to 5-3-2 for the game. The 4-4-2, it just doesn't work on camera. Off camera, it's fine. On camera, not. So we'll switch to the 5-3-2 and we'll pick a different lineup. So what we'll do is we'll put the captain in for this game. We'll play Cooper for the height, and we'll have Fry in as well. Although, to be fair, we haven't played Rakik in the last few games, so maybe we'll put Hutchinson on the bench and have Rakik starting instead. alongside Cooper and Fry. We will play James Bree's back in suspension. He can play a right wing back. We'll have Chilwell at left wing back. We'll have a midfield trio of Koulibaly, the Dream, we haven't seen much of late, and Dobby as well. And up top together, to be fair, they've been so good as a duo, it would be wrong to leave either of them out, really. Kuchar and Gutierrez, who continue their very good start to the season. And on the bench, we'll have Freddie, who's returning from injury, Hutchinson, Romeo, O'Reilly, and Webster, and Enzo. We'll also have ourselves Danny Drinkwater, because why not? Okay, so here we go then. Second game is Chelsea. I'm losing my voice, but let's get back to 3 points. Come on, you Lions. Oh dear. No matter what happens, we'll still be in the top half of the table come the end of today's episode, so pleased enough with that. But that is why I said at the start of the season that run between September to early November was going to be so crucial. We needed to pick up points. We need to be in good form during that run, because in December, like I said, we're not going to get many points. We're not going to get many points at all, so we need to be as far away from the drop as we can be. And I'm glad that our run of form came at the exact time we needed it to. But against Chelsea, I'm expecting another defeat. They've beaten us so far every time we faced them, and I expect to continue today as Christensen on the ball plays it all the way back towards N'Golo Kante, the greatest football player of all time, and our Kingsley Coman receives the ball back towards his man, looking for an opening here. Here's Eden Hazard back towards that man Kante. It's eventually worked out wide towards Tolisso into Kingsley Coman, who crosses to Hazard, and it's 1-0 to Chelsea. You know, any formation we play against these two teams, we're always going to lose. We're just not good enough yet to compete with these guys. And last year's champions strike first 11 minutes in with a patient, probing build-up, and eventually they found their opening. Tolisso down the right, sliding it into Coman. What a lovely ball that was. And that's an even better ball across the ground. And Hazard at the far post. Unmarked puts it in. 1-0, Chelsea in front. Now the question is, can we respond, or will the floodgates open like they did at the Emirates Stadium? Well, Bree has found Gutierrez, who's found the bottom corner. And James Bree, back in the team after his red card at Old Trafford, said that's what you've been missing. There's a beautiful assist, and there's a great finish by Christian, who, thank God that injury was just a knock. We could not do without Gutierrez. He came in on a free transfer, and he is proving his worth in weight in gold. No, proving his worth in... You know what I'm saying. Gutierrez would finish into the bottom corner, and the line's back on level terms. Come on. Oh, not again. Not again, Gutierrez. Keep yourself fit, son. Seriously. Do we keep him on and do we gamble this? Or do we play it safe and take him off? I think we've got to gamble it, right? He's been our best player this season. We've got to keep him on. But as we're approaching the break, I've got to say, I said this in the Arsenal game before, this is what I really love about this team. When we take on a big side, we don't just sit there and look for a clean sheet at the very best. We actually go at them and try and get goals. We are currently tied at 1-1. If we finish the game tied at 1-1 and taking a point against Chelsea, I'll certainly take it. But with half an hour to go, here comes Chelsea. Kingsley Coman down the right-hand side, taken down by Chilwell, tracking back, and this is the way I often take off my players on bookings as the second half progresses. Ben Chilwell off, second yellow card there. We don't need delay reaction, he's going. And we're down to 10 men. And against Manchester United, this is deja vu. We went down to 10 men, one of our wing-backs got sent off, and then we totally blew it. We lost it 4-1, I think it was. So, yeah, now I'm quite concerned. We'll have Gutierrez playing as the complete forward in this game. I will take off Marek Kuchar. And, we don't have a left wing-back. Oh, he's going to play left wing-back. We could play Rakip and bring on the captain. I guess that's probably the best thing we can do here. So we'll bring on Hutchinson. We'll play Rakip at left wing-back. And, yeah, now down to 10 men, half an hour to go. I can't see us holding on to this point now. Well, to be fair, we've actually shown positives in these two games today, and that is more than I was expecting. As Rakik is dispossessed, please get their first Cooper. Well done, mate. We've shown positives. We've shown positives. Against Arsenal, we were doing well to be in front. Against Chelsea, we were doing well to get back on level terms. But it's just it's not taking your chances. It's individual errors, and right now that is costing a youthful, inexperienced Millwall side. And this is why we just can't beat the bigger teams, because we actually do okay. I mean, when you're looking at the stat sheet, you're probably thinking, well, not really. But we do all right. We show positives, just not enough of them to get the wins. Great cross by Kingsley Coman. He's had a great game for Chelsea. Second assist today. And Hudson-Odoi off the bench makes it 2-1. And yeah, after that red card, it was just deja vu. Just like at Old Trafford, we knew we didn't hold on. Chelsea going to get the win. Well, we switched to a 3-5-2 for the final 3.5 minutes. Brought on Clinton Webster just in case we could snatch a point. Oh! And we almost did. Enzo heads it wide of the post, and that was most likely our final opportunity of the game. And now with a minute and a half to go, Chelsea should probably put this game to bed, just like Arsenal did in midweek. Long ball towards Kingsley Coman, and with a lack of a fullback on the pitch, that's exactly what's going to happen now, between now and the end of the game. Coman off the woodwork, and that will surely do it. So, final score... Oh, Millwall 1. Sorry about that. I'm going to have to quiet it down a bit. Millwall 1, Chelsea 2. And the Blues are going to come to the Den and get the 3 points. And, you know, this is so frustrating because there's been really big positives in these two games. Positives, but no points. As Chelsea get the win and come to the Den and get the 3 points later on, extend their lead at the top of the table. And it's deja vu, just like at Old Trafford. One of our fullbacks / wingbacks gets sent off. And then, despite being tied, we were never going to hold on. So, we'll say to the boys again, the underdogs out there and you gave it our best. Good effort, lads, and most of the players are delighted, which, you know, they shouldn't be that delighted on the back of back-to-back defeats. However, again, positives, definitely positives, but we don't need positives, we need points. But that will in today's episode of the Football Manager series, guys. A big thank you for watching, and hope you have enjoyed it. And once again, Gutierrez picking up another 1 to 2 day knock. That's fine with me. And I'll see you for the next episode in the Football Manager series very soon. We'll come back with games against. Let's get ourselves out of December and let's get ourselves into January. And we'll have games against, dun dun dun. I wouldn't mind that doubleheader there. Man City at home and Wolves away. Or perhaps Norwich away and Man City at home. Have we faced Norwich in the series on camera so far? I don't think we have. And they're a newly promoted side as well. So I wouldn't mind that. Norwich away and Man City at home. And we'll play these 5 games off camera and come back for that doubleheader right there. So thanks for watching, guys. Have an awesome, awesome day. Much love to you all. And I'll see you for the next episode in my Football Manager series, where hopefully we return to winning ways after just 1 in 4 very soon. The good form is over. I can't believe it. It was going to happen at some point, to be fair.